Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another video. We are going to be opening yet another 6 packs of Commander boosters. And of course, if people are curious what I'm planning on doing with these, my main thing is just to share them with friends. It's just a lot of fun. We've got about a group of 5 who just play together and just enjoy our company every week or so. So, you know, just kind of like double down on it all is a good way to phrase it. So we are here, ready to go. This is the day after Christmas, so it is December 26th. Clearly, as well, at least as I'm recording this, I sound a lot better, I feel a lot better, so thank you all for the well wishes. Without further ado, let's get to cracking these bitches open, eh? So obviously, you know, it's still a little stuffy, it's okay. Right off the bat, we have ourselves a really pretty signed art card. Love that one. I would actually have that as a poster. I like how just, I don't know, it feels really good. That is that. And here we go. We have Interplanar Beacon. It is an uncommon land right off the top here. And it is from the list, so thank you for educating me on that one. We also have, wow, Fierce Guardianship. This is looking very fancy. It says, oh baby. It says, if I control a commander, I may cast this spell without paying its mana cost, and I can counter a target non-creature spell. That's hot. I'm going to use that 100%. We have a mythic. We have Extraplanar Lens. I feel like I've seen or heard of this before. It says imprint. When Extraplanar Lens enters the battlefield, I may exile a target land I control. Whenever a land with the same name as the exiled card is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. Interesting. Then we have Inspiring Statuary. It's an artifact, and it says, non-artifact spells I cast have improvise, which is my artifacts can help cast those spells. Each artifact I tap after I'm done activating mana abilities pays for 1. Very interesting. We have, oh god, Xantcha, Sleeper Agent. It is a 3 mana black-red legendary creature, Phyrexian minion. Xantcha enters the battlefield under control of an opponent of my choice, and it says Xantcha attacks each combat if able and can't attack its owner or planeswalker its owner controls. I can pay 3, and it says Xantcha's controller loses 2 life, and I draw a card. Any player may activate this ability. That's pretty fucked up. And we have Tetsuku Umezawa. Yeah, Umezawa Fugitive. Yeah, so let's do that again. Tetsuko Umezawa. That's correct. It's a 2 mana 1/3, and it says creatures I control with power of toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Portal Mage. It's a 3 mana 2/2 with flash. It says as it enters the battlefield during the declare attacker's step, I can reselect which player or permanent target attacking creature is attacking. Very nice. It says, oh, we have a Coveted Peacock. Sorry, yeah. It's a 5 mana 3/4 with flying. It says when it attacks, I can go target creature defending player token. Yeah, anyways. Go to our commons. Feed the Swarm. Spectral Grasp. Palace Sentinels. Command Tower, classic. Path of Ancestry, also classic. Opal Palace. I don't know if I've had that one before. We have Stormkiln Artist as our alternate card, which is really pretty. It says it gets a +1/+0 for every artifact I control. And a classic Swamp. Very nice, very nice. That was a nice pack. I like that one. Ooh, girl, I got it. Okay. So wiggly wobbly. I need to get off this table. We have another art card. Flip her over. We have a treasure token. Our foil is a Pollen Bright Druid. That's a really pretty card, eh? It says as it enters the battlefield, I can put a +1 counter on a target, or I can proliferate. That's hot. We have Boom Pile. It's an artifact and it says I can flip a coin. If I win, I can destroy all non-land permanents. Wrath of God. It is a 4-mana sorcery. It says destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Godo. Says when they enter, I can search my library for an equipment card. Very nice. We have Arachnogenesis. I have a pretty intense spider deck at this point. Oh, I didn't get centered here. Says I can create X 1/2 green spider creatures for X is the number of creatures attacking me. Hot. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by non-spider creatures. Very nice. We have Annex or Enox, hardened in the forge. It's a demigod. Lots of gods in this set. It says power is equal to the devotion to red. That'd be nice in a mono red deck. We have a Phyrexian Ingester. Very nice. We have Kirtar's Wrath. Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Jade Mage. She's pretty. Counterspell. Classic. Ram through. Gargadon. Deadly Recluse with Reach and Death Touch. Like that. Frantic Search. Draw 2 cards. Then discard 2 and untap 3 lands. And a foiled forest. Wow. My partner's dog's name is Forest, so that's always nice to think about. Ooh, which way's up? This way's up. Wow, that's wild looking. I like that one. We flip it. We have an Eldrazi Spawn. On the other side, we have a mirror. I didn't check the other side of the treasure. It's a knight. So, right off the top, we have a Path of Ancestry land foil. That's really pretty. Wow. Haven't seen that before. We have Alms Collector, a cat cleric with flash. If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead you and that player each draw a card. Torrential Gearhulk, an artifact creature that's a construct. We like that with flash. Man, lots of flash here. And it says, when it enters the battlefield, I can cast target instant card from my graveyard without paying its mana cost. Hot damn. Ooh, Meren of Clan Neltoth, a Golgari. Whenever another creature I control dies, I get an experience counter. I don't know what that means. At the beginning of my end step, choose a target in my graveyard. If that card's mana is less than or equal to the number of experience counters I have, return it to the battlefield. Wow. Otherwise, I can put it in my hand. Wow. That's gnarly. We have Zada Hedron, Zada, Hedron Grinder. Yeah, probably Hedron. It's a goblin ally. We have Extinguish All Hope, destroy all non-enchantment creatures. God bless. We have Aether Gale. Turn 6 non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Wow. Soul Ring. We all love good Soul Ring. I know I definitely need it. We have Fierce Empath, relatable content. Custody Squire. Dread Drone. Kozilek's Predator. Brass Knuckles. That's cool looking. It says when I cast a spell, copy it. Wow. Equipped creature has double strike as long as 2 or more equipment are attached to it. Wow. Wow, look at their command tower. How pretty. Wow, I want that. Another forest. Hey, Forey. Pack number 4. We have what looks to be some kind of mage here. Does it tell us what it is? It says, oh, it's Arcane Signet. Cool. How pretty. Flip it. We have another Eldrazi Spawn. On the other side is an Ogre. Our foil is Akiri, Fearless Voyager. When I attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, I can draw a card. It says I can unattach an equipment from a creature I control if I pay a plains. If I do, tap that creature and it gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Wow. First rare is Awakening Sun's Avatar. When it enters the battlefield, I can cast it from my hand. Oh, if I cast it from my hand, I can destroy all non-dinosaur creatures. Oof. We have Azusa, Lost But Seeking. I can play 2 additional lands on each of my turns. Damn, girl. We have Rakamar, Haste. Kemba, Ka Regent. At the beginning of my upkeep, create a 2/2 white creature token for each equipment attached to Kemba. Ooh, wow. A unicorn! I really want to make a unicorn deck. I have something that'll be perfect for it. It says Lieutenant. Well, it has Vigilance, then it says Lieutenant. At the beginning of combat on my turn, if I control my commander, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to creatures I control this turn. Other creatures I control gain Vigilance till the end of the turn. Yep, that's why I really want my unicorn deck. Loyal Drake, flying with Lieutenant again. Eternal Witness. Croson Tusker. Crash of Rhino Beetles. Kodama's Reach. Elvish Mystic. Windrider Wizard. Felwar Stone is the alt card here. It just says I can add 1 mana of any color that a land would produce in opponent controls. Yep, cool. And a mountain. I like these cards. These are really unique. Like how different they are compared to some of the other sets. They feel a little bit more, oops. Like, I feel like there's a lot of range here. Oopsies. This is gorgeous. Wow. Pop that here. Bonk. Settle the camera. We have another token. Boop. Our foil here is Windcaller Aven, flying with cycling. So I can pay island, discard a card, discard that card, and draw a card. Why would I do that? It says, well, when I cycle, target creature gains flying until the end of the turn. Doesn't really seem very great. We have Sower of Discord. With flying, as it enters the battlefield, I can choose 2 players. When damage is dealt to one of those players, the other chosen player also loses that much life. Hot. Azami, Lady of Scrolls. Tap an untapped wizard I control. Draw a card. Damn. Baird, Steward of Argive. Argive. Has Vigilance. Creatures can't attack me or planeswalkers I control unless they pay 1 for each of those creatures. We have Wrath Capuchin, Ship's Mage. What was that? Pause. Sorry about that. There was like clapping outside of my house and it sounded like it was near my front door, but it was probably just like directly outside because I have a window facing the street. Anyways. I'll sip of water to save my throat. So we just finished with Wrath here. And it says I can cast historic spells as if they had flash. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. We have another mirror here, so a Shimmer Mirror. Flash, I can cast artifact spells as if they had flash. Wow, Fiend Lash. Artifact equipment, it says he gets +2/+0 and has reach. Thriving Moor. Thriving Heath. Elysian Carotid. Wow. Thorn of the Black Rose. Pollen Bright Druid. Resculpt. And a Myriad Landscape. How gorgeous. Enters tapped, it's colorless if I tap it or when it's used. Otherwise, I can sacrifice and get 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tapped and shuffle. Hot. And our planes. Alrighty. And last but not least, final pack of this video. Oh, I need to sneeze. Recording while sick is something else. I think it's just a cold though at this point. It's probably like bronchitis and it's just evolved. Alrighty. The Monarch! How pretty! At the beginning of my end step, I can draw a card. When a creature deals damage to you, its controller becomes the Monarch. On the other side is an Elemental. We have Phyrexian Gargantua as the foil. We have a mythic. It is Capture of Jingzhao. Jingzhao. Take an extra turn after this one. Wow. Wow. Okay. Happily. We have Oron Frostfang. I think it's my first snow creature in this set so far. Attacking creatures I control have Death Touch. Wow. When a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I can draw a card. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. We have Yoriko, the Tiger's Shadow. Love it. It says Commander Ninjutsu. I can pay Island and Swamp. Return an unblocked attacker I control to my hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from my hand or the command zone, tapped and attacking. It says when a ninja I control dies, at the top part of my library and put that card into my hand. Then everyone loses life equal to that card's mana value. Izareth the Awakener. My nose is dripping, so I am really trying to fight through this one. You have Tygon, Setzizi's Hand, Pathraiser of Ulamog. That's expensive. Final Parting. Makeshift Mutations. Oh, Munitions. Makeshift Munitions. Blood Aspirant. Legion Vanguard. Rot Shambler. Murmuring Mystic. Wow, that's a cool looking Soul Ring. Wow, and an island. All right, everyone. I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna organize these just kind of offline like I did the other ones. And I think at the very end of unboxing all of these sets, we're gonna go through and maybe not talk about the value of these cards, but just see which ones really stuck out for me as a player who plays Commander every week with friends. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much.